Hey guys, welcome to this civil engineering activity. My name is Savannah Worth. I'm a senior SIUE and I am studying civil engineering with a focus in geotechnical engineering. So some of the supplies that we're going to need today are a pack of index cards, a roll of tape, small 2 to 3 inch toys, and a ruler. So the questions that we're asking today are, can you build a bridge out of index cards and tape using just one shape? Will your bridge be strong enough to support the weight of several small toys? That's what we're going to be testing today. The purpose of this activity is to help you discover which shapes are the strongest and most stable for building bridges. We'll also explore the importance of testing, one of the key steps in the engineering design process. All right, let's get into this activity.
Before we build our bridge, we have to decide which shape we want to use, which one will be strongest. So we're testing 3 different shapes today: an arch, a square, and a triangle. So first we're going to build one of each of those shapes to figure out which one we want to use. I've torn some tape just beforehand so it's ready, so you can pause the video and tear some pieces of tape if you want, or you can just get started and tear them as you go. I'm going to start with the arch. So I'm just going to put a piece of tape on the base on each side. And then you guys can do this too as I'm doing it. I'm going to take a piece of tape and connect it at the top to make an arch. And then we have our arch shape. We can see it's a little wobbly from side to side, maybe not the strongest shape. What we'll have to see as we build our other ones. So next, I'm just going to do the square. That'll be a pretty easy one. A little bit similar to the arch, but we'll need 3 pieces here. And then instead of just 3 index cards, we'll need a 4th one to connect it at the top. There we go. We have our square. You can see he is not very strong already. But this is our second shape. And then we'll also do the triangle as well. So I'm going to start by folding the base in half for the triangle. And then I'm going to take, oh, actually, I wouldn't have to. I might make it a little stronger though. You could do it either way that you like. That's how we kind of do this, is you can change it as you go and adapt it however you want to. So I'm going to fold the base in half. I think it might make it a little stronger. And then we're going to take the size of our triangle. Oh, wrong side. Take the size of our triangle and connect those. And then connect them at the top. And then we have our third shape, our triangle. You can see he wobbles a little bit from side to side too, but a little harder to push down in the center. Now you can pick either of these 3 shapes, the triangle, the square, or the arch, to build your bridge with. And essentially what we'll do is if you pick, let's say, the arch, you'll build a bunch of arches and then you'll connect them all to make a bridge. And we'll go over the rules next. But think a little bit about which shape you want to use. You have to pick one shape to use. Now it's time to build our bridge. I hope that you've decided which shape you want to use. I'm going to use an arch just for this tutorial, but you can use the triangle, the square, or the arch. Remember that your bridge has to be at least 12 inches long. I put down little sticky notes here just so I know how long the bridge has to be, but you can also go over 12 inches as long as it's at least 12 inches long. Remember, you can't tape it to the surface of the desk either. So go ahead and pick out your shape and decide your shape, and then go ahead and start making your bridge. And you can do this while I'm making mine, or you can pause the video while you make yours. Now, once you've finished your bridge, you'll want to test it with a couple of small toys you have lying around. I have a few things here on my desk. I have a little mini tape dispenser, a Sharpie pen, and scissors. And that's what I'm going to use to test my bridge. So if we just put, this is pretty lightweight, this little guy, just put him here, bounces around a little bit. Pretty good right here. He did pretty well. We try the Sharpie pen, put it across the top, does pretty well. We put it here above this open arch, it sags a little bit. You don't want that to happen with your bridge. And if you try this scissors, it's definitely not going to hold it up over the open areas. And the bridge sags a good amount when you just put it there on the top. We don't see a ton of arch bridges around. It's not necessarily the strongest shape. So the strength of the bridge comes from the shape it has. Often you'll see bridges made out of triangular shapes because they're a very strong shape. If you tried the triangle, you may have seen that today, or if you try a different shape, you could try out the triangle now and see how much stronger it is than the arch or the square. Because the triangle is such a strong shape, you'll see it in a lot of designs of bridges, like seen here. And also seen here. The next time you go over a bridge, look and see what types of shapes it's made out of. See if you can see different shapes of triangles like this.